And this is a big breaking coming in right now. The MEA full statement on Kulbhushan Jadhav. In fact, it says, and I'm quoting now, we have seen reports of Pakistan enacting into law the earlier ordinance that was ostensibly enacted to bring into effect the judgment of the International Court of Justice in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case. Abhishek has more details of that story right now that is breaking. Abhishek, what more are we hearing from New Delhi?
Well, Deepti, I can clearly see that India has expressed its unhappiness at the manner in which this law has been brought in. It essentially follows the letter of the ICJ verdict in terms of giving a venue of review and appeal perhaps to Kulbhushan Jadhav. But then it does not follow the spirit of the ICJ verdict, which was that the review process should be unimpeded. Now, the issue is that India has sought unhindered consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav. What happens is every time India sends its representative through the embassy or a high commission in Islamabad, there is someone from the Pakistani side also present, which makes the entire exercise an exercise in futility, in the sense that in the presence of a Pakistani representative, Kulbhushan Jadhav cannot speak the truth. It would not speak the truth of torture, for example. And that's why I think the Pakistani law is more, according to the Indian view now, is aimed at just following the letter of the ICJ verdict and not the spirit, and that's why I think it's not welcome. Pakistan needs to do more in terms of letting India get unhindered, unimpeded access to Kulbhushan Jadhav, which should exclude any Pakistani person, citizen, agency, representative, or even someone from the ISI present there. It should be a direct access to Kulbhushan Jadhav, where he can speak without fear or favor, without any threat to his life, and speak truth of what has happened to him, how he has been treated. Then only the truth would come out.
So, Abhishek, does this mean that the law per se is not going to make any material difference to the entire case, and possibly this has just been done in the style of Pakistan to deny, any kind of help that they possibly see could be coming to Kulbhushan Jadhav?
Exactly. So, Deepti, as I was saying, the law does follow the letter of the ICJ verdict in terms of giving the right of appeal or a review in favor of Kulbhushan Jadhav. But then what if in the review also the Pakistani authorities stick to their stand? And that's why for him to be given proper legal representation and the truth to come out, India needs to be given and Jadhav needs to be given unimpeded, unhindered legal consular access, which is being denied in the name of protocol by the Pakistani side. Every time an Indian representative or a legal counsel is given access to Kulbhushan Jadhav, there is someone from the Pakistani side also present, which is something which is objected to, because our understanding is that in the presence of a Pakistani representative, Kulbhushan Jadhav would not feel free to talk about what has happened to him, the kind of torture he has gone through, the manner in which he was abducted from the Iranian side and then turned into some kind of Indian spy. I think that's the reason why this statement has come out, and India has called upon Pakistan to really abide by the letter and spirit of the ICJ verdict and not really pander to some international sentiment by bringing in this law and creating some kind of news splash.
Okay, Abhishek, I do remember that after India approached the ICJ, the court said in its judgment, and I'm just quoting two lines, Abhishek, it says Pakistan is under an obligation to provide by means of its own choosing effective review and reconsideration of the conviction and the sentence of Mr. Jadhav in view of the violation of his rights, they said, under the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. But what will Pakistan do? Republic, as always, is going to be tracking that story very, very closely. For the moment, New Delhi has called out the sham of Pakistan. Abhishek breaking that story for us here.